You and joining us now is Democratic Congressman Raja Krishnamoorthi of Illinois. Congressman, great to have you this morning. Welcome.
Thank you, Rahel.
I want to pick up where my colleague Elena Treen left off there. These new comments over the weekend from President-elect Trump on the H-1B program. He said, look, he supports these visas. He has used it many times. They're great. Your reaction, Congressman?
I actually agree with him. I think that this H-1B program is an essential component of maintaining our competitiveness. I happen to be the ranking member of the committee charged with trying to win the competition against the Chinese Communist Party. We can't win that competition unless we retain, attract, and get the very best talent from around the world. That's our number one killer competitive advantage as a country, and so we have to improve that.
I want to speak, I'm glad you mentioned the competitive nature of the relationship with China. I want to actually turn now to Trump's threats to the Panama Canal. Here's what outgoing Senator Ben Cardin had to say about it over the weekend. Take a listen.
I don't know what the president-elect is saying in regards to how sincere he is, but I can tell you it does raise questions globally as to whether we're a reliable partner. And it really feeds in to Russia and China appeal to other countries as to whether they need to make alliances with Russia and China, whether America will be there for them globally.
I mean, it's a pretty strong statement. I mean, do you agree that these threats make the U.S. look like an untrustworthy ally in a way that it could ultimately benefit countries like China and Russia?
Yes, absolutely. You know, part of maintaining our deterrence against the CCP or Russia or other adversaries in terms of deterring aggression by those countries is binding closely together with our friends, partners, and allies. So when we push them away, we are reducing our deterrence and inviting aggression. We're also creating openings for our adversaries to then grow closer and to take advantage of our rifts with our friends, partners, and allies and reduce our kind of deterrence and basically harm our national security.
At the same time, though, I mean, Trump's point is that the fees are exorbitant, and the fees vary. They can range from a few dollars to a couple $100,000. Should there be, Congressman, a revisiting of those fees and how they impact Americans?
Sure, and we can do that in the context of not saying things like, we're going to take back the Panama Canal. Remember, this is a transfer that happened that was ratified by the U.S. Senate. It actually happened under President Jimmy Carter. And I think that this is something that we have to respect. And at the same time, we have to maintain our national security. We also want to maintain cordial relations with countries like Panama that maintain a very important waterway for our commerce.
Yeah, on national security, that sort of brings me to TikTok. Trump is obviously urging the Supreme Court to pause a controversial ban on TikTok. It's supposed to take effect next month. TikTok says it doesn't want to divest. Obviously, Congressman, there are Americans, a lot of Americans, who make a living using the app. You say this is about ByteDance. This is about national security. But if TikTok doesn't sell, you support this ban, this divestment, what do you say to those Americans?
I think that they should actually ask TikTok and ByteDance to get the move on and make sure that ByteDance does divest itself of TikTok. The interesting thing here is that TikTok says we are not controlled by the Chinese Communist Party, neither is ByteDance. But on the other hand, they say we can't sell, ByteDance can't sell TikTok because the CCP won't allow us to. And as the the Circuit Court of Appeals of District Columbia said, we don't have to, in Congress, legislate around the preferences of the Chinese Communist Party. If they decide they are not going to allow ByteDance to sell, we have to do what's in the best interest of our country, and that is make sure that the CCP can't access our data and use it against us.
Yeah, and that decision's still pending from the Supreme Court. We'll see ultimately how they rule. Congressman Raja Krishnamoorthi, appreciate the time today. Thank you.